What's up, YouTube? You know what time it is. It's Mighty Fan time, and coming to you again, yes, from the living room. Means I have a few pickups to share, and I have two pickups, one football and one baseball, but I'm actually filming today on March 17th, and we know March 17th as St. Patrick's Day. That's why I'm wearing my 1981 Tug McGraw, the green jersey. I believe he was the first player in baseball to wear a green jersey for St. Patrick's Day. Of course, in spring training, which it's always been on St. Patrick's Day. Season doesn't start till April. Well, this year it starts in late March. But so I got this one, the Mitchell & Ness, just a classic jersey. Got this many years ago at the Mitchell & Ness store, and I'm sporting it today. So here it is with the matching hat, and yeah. So happy St. Patrick's Day, belated happy St. Patrick's Day, because this video will actually be posted a couple of days from now. But rest assured, I am filming today on St. Patrick's Day, so there we go. Now, I did also put on another light in here, and I hope that helps. I have a bigger stand light here. Well, it's been some things people said about my last video is the numbers on the Billy Sims jersey look black. It looked like a Raiders jersey. And I apologize about that. You know, even though I've been making these videos for a number of years, I don't film it in like a movie studio or, you know, TV studio. So the lighting doesn't come down from the ceiling. It's just the lights that I put on. But it's one of these things. Hey, you know what? You learn, you keep trying to, get better at it. And, I don't have a boom over my head, or microphone or great studio lighting in here. But this is the living room, and I like this I like this little segment I've come up with from the living room, right? It makes it a little more personable, right? I could just film at my camp with my smartphone as I did before, but I want to make it a little more personable, so I came up with this. Anyhow, I apologize about the lighting in the last video. Hopefully this is a little better, but anyhow, let's get right to the pickups. As you see, I have two jerseys hanging. I have my Paul Pierce Celtics, of course, for St. Patrick's Day. You have to have a Celtics jersey up for St. Patrick's Day, right? Right. So there's Paul Pierce, and I have my Creamsicle Hardy Nickerson. Now, why do I have my Creamsicle Hardy Nickerson up? Not just because it's an awesome jersey. I know that Big Slim's hoping to get one someday, so I hope he does. But it is an awesome jersey, the Mitchell & Ness. But the Creamsicle is a jersey that's one of those jersey styles that love it or hate it. It's just one of those jerseys, right, in the history of sports. So I have quite a few creamsicles, actually, and I added to that because the store Fanatics online, store chain Fanatics, which is a great site to go to, I would definitely recommend it, and I hope you, the viewer, do get a chance to check it out. They have a ton of selection, and the other thing is their clearance section is probably one of the best clearance sections of any online sports store chain. It just is the best, in my opinion. And they have a lot of sales. They have clearances on their clearance section. Last week they had a deal, which was their spring cleaning week, and they had a extra 40% off all of their clearance items. And so I went ahead and picked something up because the Buccaneers going into this season are changing their look. Pretty dramatic. With Nike taking over the jerseys, teams are kind of changing their look around. And the Buccaneers are going with this look that's just, it's very different than what they've had, and I'm sure it's going to be one of those jerseys that people are going to love it or they're going to hate it, kind of like the Creamsicle. But I like what they did with their logo. They made it more of a detailed logo. The skull and the swords and the football looks a little more detailed than it did, and so I'm a fan of that. And you know what? The jerseys, they don't look too bad. They're definitely different. But, hey, those Seahawks jerseys grew on me, so I guess the Buccaneers ones will too. But no longer will they wear the creamsicles. Now, they wore the creamsicles for like one home game a year or two or whatever it was. Like the Chargers wore the powder blues for a game. Like the Eagles should wear their Kelly greens at least for one game a year. Come on, Eagles, let's go. But so the Buccaneers wore their creamsicle jerseys for like a home game or so a year. And no longer will they do that because they are changing their look around. So all of the Buccaneers items were on sale. Everything. To make way for the new stuff. All the old stuff was on sale, and it was an additional 40% off. So I went ahead and I picked up this Doug Martin Creamsicle Buccaneers jersey. So this actually makes the first current Buccaneer that I have the creamsicle of. I have the others I have are the Mitchell and Ness ones. I have Doug Williams, I have Hardy Nickerson, as you see, and I have Steve Young. So now I have Doug Martin, the muscle hamster, in the creamsicle that they will no longer wear, but makes it a throwback. So anyhow, here it is. This is the limited version for the Nike jersey, which basically equates to the swingman for the NBA. So it's got the generic stitching for the 22, the NFL shield on the front. It's got the 22 on the sleeves. The thing I really like about this jersey, one of the things I really like about it, I love these sleeves. The thing I love about them is you got the 22, but these stripes, they're actually vinyl pressed on. They're really heavy. This is a heavy sleeve. It's a heavy jersey. It's definitely more heavy duty than the game jerseys that they make, which is basically their complete replica, which has the the heat pressed everything. So this is more just like a swingman, so it's stitched, and then you have the elite. The elite would be what the players would wear on the field. They didn't have any of those, but they did have the limited and game jerseys, additional 40%. And the other cool thing about Fanatics is if you become a member, you get free shipping on any order. And if you spend over 50, you get 5% off your next order. If you spend over 100, it's 10% off your next order. And then there's something else, I think. It's called Fan Cash, and it's pretty cool. It's a neat promotion they do. They want your business, so they'll do whatever it takes. So really good company. Check them out, Fanatics.com. It's also Fans Edge. And the thing about it is all the different pages like MLB.com, or not MLB.com, but more so NBA, NFL, NHL, like all their, basically what they sell you can also find on Fanatics. I don't know if it's all run by the same kind of conglomerate corporation, but, Fanatics does have a little more selection, though. A lot of NCAA stuff, too, and you can find all sorts of stuff on there. Go ahead, check it out, Fanatics.com or FansEdge.com, basically the same site. Ton of stuff, really good prices for clearance items, and yeah, so always check out their clearance selection. But this was clearance, so I picked it up. It's got the Martin 22 on the back, generically stitched. Martin is on a nameplate, 22. So yeah, Doug Martin, running back, the Bucks, the creamsicle jersey by Nike, limited jersey, pretty cool pickup there. Got a really good deal on that one. Jersey number 2 I picked up from Modell's. This one I got a couple weeks ago, and we talk about baseball season coming up on us here. Spring is I can't. Today we got another shot of snow, about 1 to 3 inches. This is like, just let it be over. I just want the spring. But here is brand new for this year. This is the 2014 teams. All teams changed their batting practice jerseys. The Phillies did too. More the material and in some ways like what was on the jersey, colors or whatever, just kind of changed around again. You might remember I had that Ray Halladay one from a few years ago. So I went ahead and got this one at Modell's. I had a coupon, so went ahead and got this. Brand new for 2014. This is the spring training jersey / batting practice jersey. And here you got the Phillies double stitched on the front. It's got the button down. Of course, all the batting practice jerseys are buttoned down. So, and there's the jock tag. Majestic. This is an authentic on-field batting practice, so it's a cool base. So it's got the air vents underneath the arms, the sleeves there. And it's a little different from what they were wearing. If you notice, it has this blue trim going around the neck, which is different. Brand new for this year. And the blue underneath the arms, that's also different. Now the old batting, slightly old batting practice ones, the blue went all the way down the sides, and these they just go kind of midway down, as you can see. And it's also got the trim going around the sleeve. Some subtle differences. It's also a little heavier of a jersey than they were wearing, a little heavier, but the material is still very light. It is a cool base, so material is very light, very comfortable to wear. Of course, even in the warmer months it will be. So, and the player is Chase Utley. They had Chase Utley and Dominic Brown. So got Chase Utley. I always liked Chase Utley. And of course, all those players from the 08 team, Jimmy Rollins and Ryan Howard and Cole Hamels and company, but Chase too. And I did have the Dominic Brown from last year's All-Star game, the batting practice jersey, so I wanted to get someone else. As another kind of nuance is the MLB logo on the back. It's kind of rubbery. It's not really like fabric. It's like a rubber substance, but yeah, that's how all the batting practice jerseys are, including last year for the All-Star game. They all had this kind of with the logo. That's yet another way you can tell it's legit too. I don't think the fakers make those. The Utley is single stitch to 26. So it's just solid jersey all around in my opinion. It is an authentic on-field cool base batting practice jersey, and also their spring training jersey. The hat's the same. They have the same hat as they've been wearing the last few years, but or last year actually they started, but the jersey's different. So I went ahead and got Chase Utley. Of course, you might remember I have his authentic road and home Phillies jerseys too, so I got the trifecta now. It's another reason I went with Utley, just to have all three of his authentic jerseys. Okay, so there are the pickups. Doug Martin and Chase Utley. Pretty new jerseys, not really, throwbacks or anything. Well, the Doug Martin is, but, But I do have a Grail Mitchell & Ness pickup on the way. Once that comes in the mail, I'll have another pickup video. Really rare jersey. I rarely ever see it. And, shout out to Big Slim. He told me about it, so I went ahead and bought it. So once that comes in the mail, I will have that pickup for you from the living room, as always, my pickups. And again, I hope the lighting's a little better in this video. I apologize if it's not. There's really nothing else I can do about it. I mean, I turned on every light that's here, so hoping that helps. And yeah, so as always, a big shout out to all my subscribers, fellow Jersey heads, family, friends, fellow DeviantArt members, anyone I'm forgetting. As always, I do the little robot thing. I don't know. Just anyone I'm forgetting, a big shout outs to all of you. And yeah, until that next video, this is MightyFan saying peace, and I'll see you then. Again, a happy belated St. Patrick's Day to everyone, and I hope everything's going well for all you guys, and everyone in the Facebook groups too. Big shout outs to all of you, all those groups out there for the hobby. So big shout outs to all of you guys too. And again, until that next video, this is MightyFan saying peace. See you then. Bye.